as you guys can see, we did about 7,771 in the last couple of days trying to test this specific product. You see a lot of ups and downs, a lot of refunds, a lot of headaches. Let's talk about it. What is up, beautiful people? It's Naz here with another video. This is probably gonna be the most honest video I've ever made on YouTube. So today is not just me showing you how much I made or what my numbers are, because I have a bunch of those. You could go check it out. And today is gonna be all about a lot of challenges, a lot of things that came up with me trying to scale this specific product. As you guys know, I talked about this a lot. Every week I test a lot of products, a lot of angles, a lot of things. But what I see, a lot of people don't show exactly the struggles that come with it. So it makes it look like an easy business to get into, which I would still think is easier than starting, let's say a restaurant. After all, is a business. So that makes it comes with its challenges, ups and downs and everything. Here's me making this video. I'm gonna show you some numbers and what happened, the profit, a lot of money that we lost in this business, in this specific product, and how we're trying to recover. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video. Also, just a reminder, for this month, I'm taking 5 people, helping them start and scale their business, dropshipping business. If you're interested, go on my Instagram and DM me the word YouTube, and I'll ask you a couple questions and see if I can help you with your ads, with your products and everything. So now let's get started. Let me show you exactly what's going on. Here's the product we found. The conversion rate is pretty much low. It's nothing too crazy to be proud of. So far, the profit, if you guys can see, look at here, it's not a big number, it's nothing crazy. So don't take this as, oh my God, I'm making a lot of money. It is only 7,600 for the last, I would say 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And what happened here is that we found this product that is very unique and unsaturated, and we started selling it. We started testing it, and looked like in the first day. So I'm gonna go take you on the first day that what happened. So this is the first ad account that we tested on. I recommend, if you have a product that is kind of potential, test it on different ad accounts, right? Some ad accounts perform so much better than the other ones. So this is the first ad account that we started testing on, and I believe we started testing it like mid-February to like end of February. So as you guys can see, during the testing process, and also this product, specific product, is a relationship related product. So as you guys can see on this, like in the beginning, it was killing it. And the reason it was killing it was that we thought the price that we were getting from the supplier was cheaper than what it was. So we thought that the product that we're getting is about $20. And so we set the price for $49.95. It's a little bit higher than I usually recommend. I usually say $20 margin, but you know, we were expecting it to be 20 to 25. So that's the price range that we set it up. So as you guys can see, the first time around testing it, it was doing pretty good. We spent $589 and the ROAS was, I believe, 305. And we also were charging shipping, so it's not calculating it here. So it's probably way higher than you would think it would be. So the testing process was doing really well, right? So it was, let's say, over 3, what my criterias are. And I would like to see at least like 5 sales on one ad set to decide that I want to scale a product. So right here, as you guys can see here, I have 9, 6, and the ROAS on these ones are 535, 432. It's pretty dang good, right? This is pretty good. This is very promising. It's pretty good. After a week, we were trying to like figure things out with the suppliers and stuff. A lot of it's a very difficult product to send to the US. So the problems that we had, we talked to a couple of suppliers. They said, yeah, they can ship it. And then after a couple of days, they told us, you know what? We can't ship this product. It's very difficult to send it to US, or it's going to be extremely expensive. So at that point, we're like, you know what? We're just going to refund people. It's not a big deal. So at the time that we have certain amount of suppliers that we talk to and ask questions. So what happened? After we refunded a bunch of people, probably a couple $1,000s. And so imagine this is the money that we're losing in a business, right? So I feel like a lot of people don't talk about these things. Before you start scaling that product big, make sure you test the product, make sure you have really safe shipping. And in our case, we always have very trustworthy supplier. So it was not an issue for us in the beginning, but then after like a couple days, they told us that they can't ship it. So it was at that point, okay, we're gonna move on, no big deal. We're gonna refund everyone and move on to the next product. Couple days after, once we refunded everyone, literally a couple hours after, one of our suppliers had this specific method of shipping that could ship. However, the product, instead of $20 that we thought it was gonna be, it's gonna be $35. So at that point, we won't be profitable at all, right? So what we did, and if you look at it here, so February 23rd, let's say February 23rd till today, because now that we run everything on here, you see how our ROAS dropped to 211. So what happened? We had to bump the price. There was no way. So instead of $49.95, we had to bump the price to $59.95 in order to be profitable. I actually always tell people not to touch their prices. What happens when you change the price? Facebook doesn't optimize anymore for that price range. So most likely your product's gonna crash. And I knew this going into this, but there was no other way for us to do it at the time unless we created everything separately. So what we're gonna do at this point, just because here in this ad account, it was optimized for that price range, we went and started testing on a different ad account. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you on a different ad account what happened in the beginning. So now we decided what to do is we're gonna test this with the original price, but we're gonna add I believe $6 shipping to make it profitable, right? So we add the shipping cost. It doesn't calculate it here, so in case you don't see it. So technically, the first 2 days that we tested this product, we spent $348. We got 1,000 back and 21 purchases, 316, probably higher than that, since we have that shipping cost that we're charging. And also, Facebook doesn't track a lot of sales also. So it was pretty promising at this point. I'm like, all right, this is looking good. It has 5 sales here, 3 sales here. They're doing pretty dang good. 733 ROAS, 736. If you had a vendor before, you know that this is pretty promising and looks like it could be scalable at that point. So what happened? I went ahead and duplicate my exact process is to duplicate the best assets into a new campaign and make it a CBO. If it's ABO, which in this case was, I made it a CBO into a new campaign, and I set the budget for $250. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what happened on the CBO. See that we spent $244 and we got $600 back, but the ROAS, to me, it's a little too low. Even though we're charging shipping and it's probably still closer to 3 ROAS, our profit margin is less than 15%. So it's like 10 to 15%. To me, I personally, if you want to scale this really, really high, most of the time the profit margin is going to drop. So the only other option that at this point that we have, we already played with the price, we split test the price, we split test ad accounts, we split test multiple videos, multiple angles. At this point, we're going to figure out how we can get the cost for that product down, right? So we're talking again with different suppliers, figuring out, hey, can we get this for cheaper? Is it possible? And pretty much all the suppliers told us they can't give us any price lower than $35. We usually run multiple stores at the same time, and usually this is not gonna be something we worry about at the time, since a lot of things that we do are outsourced. However, you know, still is one project that we have to give up, right? Now that at this point we're like, all right, this product is not worth it, let's move on. One of my suppliers, as you guys can see, kind of I'm talking to her, she messages me that she found a product that is very similar to the product that we're selling. It's basically the exact same thing, but different brand. And it's about $12 less, or actually, never mind, more. It's almost half the price. So she says that, and she's a very trustworthy supplier that I've been scaling products with, that she could find the product for $16.22. So here we are now trying to like give up on this product. This is why you shouldn't be giving up too early on a product. A lot of times I tell people, hey, move on if it's not selling. However, these are the times that you got to decide if you want to give up on that product or not. So at this point, now that we're selling the product for $49.95, and the cheapest that we got quoted for was $35, and now a supplier is telling us that she can get it for $16.22. Plus, if you sell 2-in-1 shipping, that means like one person buys two, she's gonna give us the second one for $12.01. So that's pretty like you know, that's pretty good. And now at this point, we're just waiting for her. My supplier already ordered this product. She has it. She's gonna test this out today and let us know if the product is good to go. And from tomorrow, I'm gonna start scaling this specific product. As you guys can see, this product has no problem selling. Our only issue was getting that price down, the cost of goods down. And now that we have it actually lower than we thought it would be, we might even lower our price to get better conversion. So the next move, now I'm going to tell you exactly what next moves are, but I'm probably going to be literally testing the product like it's brand new. Once my supplier tells me that it's okay, the product is good, my next move is going ahead and setting up some CBO ads. I'm going to do multiple $250 campaigns, and I'm going to do some lookalike audiences since we already have enough data for 95% video views. I believe we have like probably at this point 50,000 or 60,000 video views. So I'm going to do 95% video views, and I'm going to test everything from 1% to 5%. And the next move is like seeing which audience did better. I'm gonna duplicate the best audience that was doing better with the ROAS into a new campaign, $250, multiple times, and then see which ad set would do better. We also tested it with different videos, and one video actually ended up doing way better than the other ones, so I'm gonna use that one obviously. And so yeah, I just wanted to make this video kind of be honest with you guys, what happens in dropshipping businesses, what goes wrong, the things, literally the struggle that you have to go through. At this point, I'm so used to these things happening in the business that I don't really care anymore, but I can understand if you're just getting started and you're getting so overwhelmed with it. And I remember in the beginning, something like this happened, like I would get my hopes that, oh my God, it's gonna sell, this is gonna happen. And then bam, it would crash, and it would just like ruin my whole world, if that makes sense. But after a while, after pushing so much and like knowing these things are normal in a business and these things happen, is not a big deal anymore. And honestly, all you got to do is problem solving. One great quality that you can have as an entrepreneur is to problem solve and just put things down into perspective and see how you can solve them instead of giving up and like kind of getting down on yourself. If you like these kind of videos and you want me to make more videos like showing you struggles and challenges and all those things, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I post there every day on drop shippings, numbers, all those good stuff that you want to see. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.